Hey, Arthur.
Evening, Arthur.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is. All right, well, I should be getting on.
I need to be alone.
All right, so we gave her her mirror, so that's done. And now that the ammunition's low, we can actually buy up that upgrade. There we go. I don't know what got...
You been up to much, have you?
Not really.
Read any interesting books lately?
No.
Seen any plays?
No.
You heard any good jokes?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, you fancy sharing it with me?
No.
Oh. You know, I won't want to be stuck in the wilderness with you, Charles. I've had more fun, well, watching the grass grow.
Please, go watch it.
You know, someday you will warm up to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love that interaction. It's so funny to me. Ah, well, darn. Javier's fishing mission is gone. My hope I just wanted to switch out knives. But looks like we're gonna have to save. And it looks like our hair hasn't grown either, so that's good. I'll take that. Let's shave down our chops. Looks like the mustache has grown a bit, I think. Let's check one more time, actually. It has. That's great. I love that.
What are you doing?
Going fishing. The rivers around here, famous for the smallmouth bass. Fella I met showed me a couple spots. You want to join me?
Ah, I can't fish with you. You're far too good.
Oh, come on, come on. Hey, join me. I'll show you a couple of my tricks. There's a spot not too far from here that I've been wanting to try out.
Glad you're so excited about this.
You will be too when you start pulling out smallmouth.
All right. It's my time for guard duty.
Okay, follow me.
I thought you said it wasn't far.
Too far to walk, though. Yeah, come on.
Been a while since we rode out, just you and me.
Probably since we went looking for John on the mountain.
Already seems long ago. How you feeling about everything? Been a strange couple of months.
Hey, you know, I can't even return to my country because the price on my head is so big. This is nothing exactly new to me. And I'll always be loyal to Dutch. He sees the world the same as I do. If we have to fight, we'll fight. If we have to run, we'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but we'll stay free.
And Dutch, you don't feel like, well, that he's doing things a little differently now? You saw what happened with that girl on the ferry.
No fight, good or bad, is won without blood. I know that better than most. I think too many people are focusing on Dutch when they should be looking at themselves. What they could have done better.
Maybe you're right.
We'll cut through to the right here. Ha! The other day, I rode down to the Lanahatchee River. I caught some beautiful steelhead trout.
You mean the Lanahatchee River?
No. The Lanahatchee. It runs right near here.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Lanahatchee.
Why is everything in English said differently than it's written? Make us feel stupid?
Oh, you're asking the wrong fella.
Okay, it's just down the hill here. Arthur! Okay, come on. Let's go try our luck. Pretty country.
Beautiful.
Come on, let's go see what's biting. You take this spot, Arthur. I'm going to cast from over to the right there, so we're not in each other's way.
Hold on. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Time of day really can make a difference. They feed early morning or late evening because that's when the insects are more likely to be out. We're lucky we've got such nice weather. But rain can be good. Sometimes big fish think the raindrops are insects.
Sorry, guys.
Well, I guess it's still relaxing even if I don't catch anything. Sort of like staring at the sky.
It's your bait, I think. Come use some of mine.
Oh, it's not the bait. It's me. I've always been a poor fisherman, especially compared with you and Hosea.
Just try some of my... Here. Crickets.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes my battery dies, but it worked out for us because it went right to the cutscene. So sorry if there's some audio issues as well after the fact. I don't know what that kind of thing does.
He's a fighter. Trick is, let him tire himself out. I was thinking, you remember that stagecoach we held up in Nevada?
Yeah, it was a tip from that crooked lawman in Reno.
We opened the door and it's full of women and children. Rich, but women and children. So we let it go and read in the newspaper that the O'Driscolls robbed and killed them all the next day further down the trail.
Yep. You know, way back in the day, Tom O'Driscoll and Dutch were sort of friends.
Friends.
Well, not friends, but they had an understanding. Then Combs' mean streak got meaner, and Dutch wanted to try to live a different way.
And now, here we are. Another one. There you go, Arthur. Come on. Look at that. That's a good-looking fish.
Well done.
He's a fighter. He's small, but might make a nice meal.
Smallmouth bass.
Oh, keeping you.
Let's try for one more and then head back. What do you say?
That's fine with me.
Another one. This is an angry one. Look at that. That's a good-looking fish.
Well done.
I heard people talk about a huge smallmouth in Lake Owanjila, west of Strawberry, over in Big Valley. You need a lure to catch one that big, though. Another one. Let me get out of your way. Come on. Pull to the left as he goes right. Good job, Arthur. Not bad, you see? It's the bait.
It ain't just the bait.
I'm gonna head back. You wanna join me, or you keep trying for these bastards?
I'll come.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, and that is the mission that lets you get crickets as bait. And if you miss it, you won't be able to get crickets as bait until, I think, the epilogue. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to do everything in the compendium. It will not let you do it. It's kind of annoying. but semi-understandable, I guess. Alright, next up we have Micah. So let me make sure I... Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Where is Micah's? Not dumb. Oh, duh. Sorry. Huh, is that what she gave us? Kinda nice.
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
And forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Just because I felt like really putting it in there. Letting Micah know that he is outmatched. Haha.
You ain't very good, are you?
No time like the present.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I might fuck up. Never mind. I got it.
Your go.
Now, watch
Relax.
Oh, sorry. Messed up.
this. I'm kind of bored.
Arthur, don't make it worse. Okay. We're just gonna leave since he has nothing else to say. And I don't like hanging out with Micah.
Call it a day now. That was
You be
fun.
well.
He did just say, "I be well," so... is he being nice? Nah, screw him. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'll be cordial for the most part. And then Sean, what did I have for Sean? Sorry, just checking everything as I usually do. Oh, okay. I had this for Sean. That's surprising. And there's really no reason for some of these choices, you know what I mean? What looks better, the sleeves up or not up? The gloves kind of ruin some stuff. If I'm gonna open up the shirt, might as well pull up the sleeves. The gloves are just the gloves, you know what I mean? Oh no, I didn't change the bandolier when doing Micah stuff. I don't care. That's so minor. Like, you know, like, I'm not gonna reload a save just for that. See, sometimes I used to. But, you know, I've learned to kind of let things go a little bit. And besides, it's Micah. Who gives a shit about Micah?
Miss Jones, what are you doing? Alchemy, Miss Grimshaw. It's my new hobby. I'll let you know when I find the recipe for gold. Oh, very funny. You just be ready for work.
About the same. Some good, some bad. Some you think are good.
There he is. The man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. Just saying thank you, brother. I can call you brother, can't I?
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me that.
I killed a man. Powerful man. Over a woman. Guy in the army. Till he lost his position. I can't go back. Maybe one day.
I'd love to go to Mexico. One day.
Maybe you will.
I'd love to travel. See the world. Head south. Bolivia, Peru, Brazil.
I met a Brazilian in a bar once. I didn't understand a word he said.
A little bit of foreshadowing in the events of RDR1. Love to see it. That's how this game benefits from being a prequel. It gets to hint at stuff like that. It's great. Regardless, we're going to actually do Sean's camp activity, and then we're probably going to do a little bit exploring. Do a story mission in Rhodes, and then come back to camp for another camp activity. And I think that's like the last camp activity we're going to have for quite a bit. And no, I do not count the Leopold Strauss missions in camp right now. That's like, I consider those a part of like the main missions. They're just optional. I think even the game counts it as such as well. But if it's white, it means it's optional for the most part. Let's see what Sean wants us to do.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. And he tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
Right, follow me.
One!
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for a take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times do you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for, then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. In fact, you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now, that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up. Beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stopped giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head, but you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong. How far is it now?
Not too much further.
Better be worth it.
Hey, you need this, Arthur. I don't even know that I'm here no more. You're out throwing lead with Sadie Adler, helping the law chase down criminals. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan. Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Look, there's one on the outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back. Hey there! Oh.
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you know we passed big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Parker. Here come the rest of them.
You're the only one left! Give it up now!
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to live, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here.
Go. Get out of here and never come back.
I kind of regret not taking the sniper with me. We could have done some sniper action from up on the hill, but it's okay. It worked out for us. Sean.
So, here we are. You got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Told you we'd take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did? Hey, this is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need the lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
All right, let's see. Senator Thaddeus Waxman. We don't have it yet, so we can mark it down. And then right here is a new weapon. Well, technically we already have the weapon, but we'll end up getting two. And now we have dual double action revolvers. We got to clean one of them, so it's kind of rusty, but you know, with just a little bit of oil, we'll do just fine. And there we go. I already had a double action revolver because I had a bonus from doing something on GTA Online. So you just got to keep that in mind. Let's pick up a few more things before we get out of here. I think eventually some people will call the law down. So we don't want to stick here too long. Guarma rum. some gin. Alright, well, we can't pick up the gin. We might have to come back later for that.
Okay, boy.
Alright, we're gonna take our way down here. I know you see that there's a stranger mission. We are not gonna start that yet. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna get a point of interest that's right here, along with a couple other items we can collect. There's like a little piece of treasure right here. We're gonna basically kind of look around in this general area. We're gonna save doing the stranger mission and this homestead robbery, if you know, you know, for a little bit later. But we're gonna practically kind of get of a bunch of stuff that's like right around here. And I'm going to cheat my system a bit with avoiding certain areas because I want to buy some of the special lures so we can start getting some of the legendary fish. So we're actually going to go in to this town that's right here and buy those so we can actually start getting the fish. And I think while we're down here, we're going to pick up Hosea's special camp item he has requested for us, the book. Just because we're in the general area, and I'd rather do it then. It's like, I'm willing to break a couple of my own rules that I set on myself if I feel like it's kind of necessary to do. But nothing really crazy. So this entire town is a point of interest. Here's the empty town I found. Mark it down in the journal. All right. And it's practically abandoned. Hold on, just give me a second. I need to reorganize my little worksheet that I use to play the game with. It looks like I have it. Sorry about that. But we are also gonna...
Easy, whoa.
Stay out, plague. Let's go in. Here's another cigarette card. And this is... which one? Art and Philanthropy? I think that's Famous Artist. We'll actually get a chance to meet this lady later in the game, which is really cool. Artist. What's her name? Lillian Powell. Or is that also Prominent Americans? It is. It's Prominent Americans number 3. I kind of forget. Those can be kind of confusing sometimes based on who the Prominent Americans are, because there's like a couple authors and stuff, I think, of Prominent Americans, or I might be getting that mixed around even. Can't really see. I think we need... Ah, crap. I forgot to wear the wide blade knife for the mission. Oh well. I'll make an exception for that. This is what I mean by really dumb, stupid stipulations I put on myself. Like, a part of me... I think it's just this, like, weird completionist thing I have with me. But, like, a weird part of me would, in the past, restart that mission just because I wasn't wearing the correct knife that I wanted to. Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? Like, you're calling me a weirdo, and I am for that. I really am. And it looks like we already actually have this one as well. The card, not the knife. The fountain pen, we already had it. But now I'm going to mark it off that we found it in the world. Whenever I make systems like this, it's just like... the point of it is to be tedious. But considering I'm recording right now and that mission kind of went very well, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with it. As I've gotten older, I've stopped doing that just because I don't have time. You know, as a kid, I had time to play games really dumb like that, but not so much anymore. I don't know who's fighting, but they better stay away from me. We got ginseng elixir. That's not. What's go? Oh, there's like actually something going on. Hold on.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Law finds me, they'll get an earful about you. Better believe it. All right. Glad to be out of there. Guess we about even. You stay out of Lemoyne.
That is not how this works. I was giving you a chance to run. Which is also kind of messed up, but not as messed up as just shooting the guy in the fucking cell. It's like, hey, I'm gonna give you... He was like, oh, we're even, but I don't... Ah, crap. I didn't mean to loot him. We're gonna lose honor for that. We're not? We didn't? That's weird. Usually you do. I tried to get him with the knife to be like, this is to make up for not wearing it during the mission, but... It didn't work out like that. He ran too fast. He was too quick on his feet. He might have escaped me. Where the heck? Oh, well. Body's lost. But, yeah, you know, to kind of get what I was saying a little bit while we were in the schoolhouse, when I was younger, I had time to be that tedious, you know? But as I'm older, I kind of make exceptions, especially for the small things. Like, I don't know if there's, like, an actual, like thing, if I'm just a really weird completionist. I usually chalk it up to that. But, like, I can make exceptions. Now, if it was a whole outfit, you know, and I forgot to change the outfit, I probably would have gone back. But, no, it was just a knife, you know what I mean? I know like, I always am talking about this system I have and stuff, but it's a part of what I do for the 100% completion in my eyes. So, I like to think it's a little bit of charm that I have in my videos, or just something for you guys to laugh at. Anyway, so we found a new book. And this is Otis Miller and the Boy from New York. Number 69 in a series of original tales of Otis Miller's adventures. Then when he had first arrived in New York City, his nose bristled at the foreign sights and smells. He had a thirst a mile long. Otis sat on his horse. He looked on at the wagons in refuge in the cacophony? I don't know what that... How to... Cacophone? Oh my gosh, guys, I can't read today. Cacophony of the city noises. I'm just laughing to myself that I just cannot say this word. Cacophony? That's the best. Of city noises and shoeless children running and workmen heading home and women carrying bags of groceries and shouts and sounds that drowned his ears. The red reflection of the sunlight cut between the buildings and seemed to sever them in two like a curtain of some boudoir. He got down from his horse and walked it to the outside of a bar and tied it up on the cobblestone street. When he walked inside, all eyes and ears had turned as everyone took in his getup. He had left his gang holed up outside of the city. None had been this far towards civilization, and he feared one of them would get drunk or into trouble and disclose the whereabouts of the rest of his gang, who currently sat at a considerable amount of money. Having perpetrated a bold hold-up against that evil scoundrel on the Lannahechee train, I can say that, They had been overrun by detectives outside of Blackwater and had fled north and east as a manhunters posed in various guises. Scurrying the countryside is everything from lightning rod salesmen to itinerant peddlers of farming implements in the desperate search for Otis and his gang of kindly outlaws, and the sizable bounty their heads were worth. Whiskey neat with water back, he said to the barkeep. The barkeep eyed him suspiciously. You wander in off some farm? I reckon maybe I did. He put $1 down on the bar and looked the barkeep in the eye. A voice behind him hollered out, Don't get much of your lot here in New York City. No, I reckon maybe you don't, he said, turning his head to the side. The C.A. Packenbush revolver pointed dead at his face. The patrons looked on with the breathless interest and waited for the outcome. Otis sneered. He had not even taken the trouble to turn around. He looked at the bartender. Let me have another. Yes, sir, and one for my friend here. I ain't your friend. They ain't gonna be no shooting in this bar unless I do it, and presently you aren't worth the price of a bullet to kill you. Before the man could blink, Otis took a shot of whiskey and whipped around, grabbing the man's gun and pointing it in his face. You're gonna have to be quicker on the draw. Baby could get the drop on you. What do you plan on doing? You gonna shoot me, farm boy? Every detective from here to Chicago will be after you. They already are. Otis sneered and looked the city boy up and down. The bar patrons gazed at one another in silence. Then Otis noticed the man's other hand held a second revolver that had been tucked in the back of his breeches. I reckon you ain't the greenhorn I thought you to be. Never thought I'd meet up with the famous Otis Miller in New York City. Otis smiled and handed him his revolver. You city boys have a queer way of greeting strangers. I'm looking for a Tucker Van Pelt with the gas slap gang. You found him. This kindly bandit pulled out a handsome gold watch, no doubt the memento of a daredevil raid. He studied the numbers. I reckon you're late. They walked outside and past a group of women, painted and powdered, who whispered and snickered as they went past. I hear you're interested in pulling a job at that Bank of New York. It's run by nasty folk who exploit the poor. You're going to need a team of horses to get all that gold out of there. That's a good thing, then. What's that? I know just the place to get such a team. Man, they're doing a heist. No, this is the first time I'm reading a lot of these books. Like, I used to breeze them when I first played, but for the most part, I just didn't even bother. I think I might have given that one the jack, too. Honestly. Okay, let's see. Alright, well, I could go down a little bit more south, but I think we're going to actually go up this direction. I was going to head down here and get some stuff down here, but we're going to be there for a mission anyway. But I will show you a little Easter egg that you can find in this area.
Yep.
A little gift to you. You just head south of the town of Pleasance. See if I can spot it. Hold on, I'm looking for it, I promise. Well, that happened. Come on, fried chicken.
Yep.
Alright, I got my directions wrong. Hold on. Alright, I know where I'm going now. Should be this way.
Easy.
I think I might have passed it. Nope, here it is. There's a little Easter egg you can find. Just on the map if you're wondering where to find it yourself, right here. It's a giant snake. And I think this wasn't just like a mess up or like it's supposed to be like, oh. Like snakes aren't usually this large. I think you can shoot it, but I don't want to. And it will like flop around. It's got its own physics and everything. But it looks like it's dead. Yeah, but a cool little Easter egg. A giant snake. I don't know if it's supposed to be specifically like a python or something, because some snakes are freaking huge, dude. Like, really big. But I don't know if they can get that big. Like, I don't know if this one's like a phenomenon by itself. If you guys know in the comments if this looks like a specific snake that you might know about, leave it down below. I'd like to know. Alright, let's get out of here then. Yeah, cool little Easter egg. If you go just south of Pleasance, you know, you'll find that.
There we go.
Get ourselves this dream catcher that's right here. Just have 8 more left.
Yep.
We're probably going to finish getting the dream catchers in this chapter, so I'm actually excited for that. Get a special reward out of it.
Easy.
I'm going to go ahead and save because we've already done a lot already. You know, we want to make sure we save our progress. All right, nice. Oh, God, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I never noticed that before. It looks like this alligator killed him. Yeah.
Boy.
We had to make a huge jump. Sorry, I keep shutting the map into everything. We're actually going to go get the ability.
Whoa.
There was actually something else I was going to pick up on my way here. And we're going to... It's breaking another kind of rule just so we can get to do it. But I think I'm going to start wearing the Weapon Expert bandolier for stranger missions. So we need to get those, right? Let me see. Weapons Expert, Chapter 3, Stranger Missions. Yep, that's what I wrote down. But that means that we're going to have to be able to complete them, and we need to make explosive slug shotgun ammo. Now, I don't usually like to buy the pamphlets to be able to do that. If we can find them, I try to find them so we can actually have the physical document for it. We won't be able to do that for everything, but I try to do that as much as possible. So, along with going down here to buy the lures, we're just going to go a little bit more east so we can pick up the pamphlet. And that's practically the only real thing we're going to pick up.
That the snake bite fella? Again?
Shit! Oh my God! You won't believe it! I got bitten again! It's real deep! Suck it out of me, please!
Can't believe I'm doing this. Hold still. Never again.
Oh, I owe you so much, mister. Can't believe you saved my life twice.
Me neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. I'm gonna eat a stiff one tonight.
This guy, dude. This
That's
guy.
it. You ain't getting another out. Yeah. Ah.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time I've done that, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a whole lot, but it's surprising that it's happened twice. Alright, where we're headed to get the explosive slug ammo is actually down here in this shack by the water. Sorry if you see me kicking off the horse every time I try to go to a map. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, and that's just how you get to the map. So please, don't mind me.
Whoa, boy, easy now.
Should be like a loose floorboard. Yep, right here. Incendiary boxshot ammo. Moonshine is a highly flammable liquid and difficult to extinguish when lit. While some prefer the traditional consumption of moonshine, when used as an additional to buckshot, it produces a projectile flame that adds emphasis to any altercation. The frontiersman's requirements. Shotgun shell, moonshine, have repair. 1. Firmly grip a shotgun shell and open the end. 2. Pour moonshine B inside and tightly secure, ensuring no buckshot or liquid escapes. 3. Store in a cool, dry place. Sewing tip. Take animal intestines inside out, scrape away soft lining, twist and dry to create lashings or a thread for sewing. Huh. Is that like a thing? Because I know sometimes they put some real stuff in this game. Let's see if I can make any of the buckshot now. So the next fight we're in, we can just use it. I usually go to a gang hideout to get these challenges, but, you know, sometimes you can't always do it. Alright. Well, we made 5. I think we need like 10. Yeah, we need 10. So we're gonna have to go buy some more moonshine or pick up some like we saw at the cabin. I'm gonna save again just because, you know, don't want to miss out on anything accidentally. We are headed towards here, the bait shop.